and welcome back to Morning Thailand with us, Phi and Gov. We're starting with first news of scam. People love good deals, good Gov, and when we come to cheap prices, who can resist?
None, I would say, but you gotta be safe about it, right? Because obviously,
It has become too suspicious.
Yeah, exactly.
And yesterday, a group of around 20 people had been to the police to the crime suppression division unit of the Royal Police Bureau, reporting that they had been tricked into buying a smartphone, but have never
received it.
Any gadget.
Oh,
no.
Wow.
One of the accusers revealed that he knew a woman named Suwicha Jaranporn, aged around 35. She was his colleague's girlfriend, and she claimed of being an owner of an organizer company, and she was a relative of an MP in Chiang Rai province as well. After knowing her for some time, she said that Kun Suwicha told him that she had connection with the salesperson of a phone company, and she could buy an Apple iPhone with the price that was cheaper than the market. Currently, an iPhone is being sold at around 20,000. She said she could buy it at 17,000 to just 18,000. So that means 3,000 to 5,000 cheaper than market prices.
Wow.
And that's very tempting, right?
Of course.
So he ordered an iPhone from her. For the first time, he ordered 4 iPhones, and it did work. He got the gadget at very cheap prices. So 10 more followed, and as much as 60 followed. However, just earlier this month, he ordered 100 iPhones from her because she said that she could get it for just 13,000 baht per one phone.
Yeah, that's when you're supposed to
And he's planning to sell the phone to the phone shops and the
that's not
department
very good.
store.
So that means that even if we did not order directly from him, we might still get this gadget from, the shop that we...
No. She would sell to the shop at the normal prices. And that he would get the discount money. However, Kun Suwicha said that she will give him a commission if he can find other friends to purchase the phone from her.
So that's almost like the catch.
And that's when he ordered 100 iPhone. However, after transferring the money, no one answered the phone. Suwicha was gone with up to 1 million baht in her bank account. He said that he would transfer the money to her bank account of the Kasikorn Bank before receiving the phone. So it's like pre-order.
Yeah, but 4 million baht, I'm impressed that he actually, decided to do that.
Yeah.
Because, for me to transfer that much of money, I would have to personally know the person, at least know where they live.
And I bet he's expecting for a lot of income, commission. And however, after that incident, he had been aware that he might be tricked. So,
Makes sense.
Asking around his friends and colleagues if there is any person that had been tricked like him. 15 friends of him.
15?
Yeah, and they close contact with him.
Right.
Fall into the scam.
Oh my goodness. All within million baht each? That's a lot, if that's the case.
The total money is worth around 20 million.
Seriously? Wow.
That Kun Suwicha is fleeing with. Now police are tracking for her information and also asking for witnesses and a person to testify in this case. This man, Kun Big, one of the group of people of the accuser, said that he has been aware before because one time he saw the receipt of a phone shop attached with the box of the iPhone gadget.
Okay.
That came from a phone shop in a department store in Mabon Krong Center. And that's when he started to...
she probably bought it from somewhere around there.
With the normal prices, 20,000, who knows? And she ran away with 20 million.
Okay, so be very careful. These days, I don't think I have to warn a lot of people because this should be coming as a common sense.
And seriously, when you want to buy a quality product, it shouldn't come at a cheap prices.
But that's the thing. He's almost like a middleman that's supposed to be, selling that to the others. So that was kind of his cash anyway, and the risk that they were willing to take. But at this point, I believe that risk has probably increased quite a bit, and they're probably not going to take that risk anymore. Now, moving on to another fraud. This one is actually quite bad as well. Now, we, of course, have a lot of water management project and plans in place, especially after I report about the exhibition that is ongoing at this point at the shopping mall here in Bangkok. Now, they said that in Chaiyaphum province, there's also a big project, Yang Nadi Dam, was supposed to be built at this point, trying at least. So there are a lot of areas that would be obviously taken back by the government, so expropriated by the government, in order to create or build this particular dam, which involve a lot of land. Now they say that there has been quite a bit of a report of newly situated villages that seems to popped up in the area that's supposed to be expropriated area for, in Chaiyaphum province.
Well, when you speak about the village, it should have been inhibited for some time.
Exactly,
right?
But this is almost like, popped up in 7 days kind of thing. As you can see, they say that they have seen quite a bit of these villages. Kun Pongsapat Jiranai, the provincial governor of Chaiyaphum province, actually went into the Nong Buarawe district, and which is the district that's supposed to be, in the area that would be considered expropriated area. In this particular area, there are several of the houses that just newly popped up. However, no one lived there.
Oh.
There's only like about 10% of the house that have people there.
So it's fake village.
Pretty
and on
much.
the front page, they use the word ghost
Ghost
village.
town kind of thing.
I suspected it was the ghost that has been
That has
haunting people in the
Right.
village.
No, but this one is more like, ghost of fraud kind of thing. So they say that after the project has been, proposed, there are a lot of investor, not within the area, outside the area, went and buy all this land or actually rented the land and start to build all these villages. Some even request to have their house numbers registered. And at this point, obviously the authorities caught on to this particular scam, and they say that they did not allow any house to be registered anymore, but some has already did, obviously. And this is in 3 sub-districts of Nong Buarawe district, as well as the Ban Kwao district of Chaiyaphum province. So at this point, the police, the authorities is closely investigated the case, because the investors that took over the area believed to be the former local politicians that has a lot of ties within the area itself. So at this point, a lot of people say that they were hoping for at least 1 million baht compensation, because if you live in the expropriated land, obviously the government would have to pay compensation. At this point, the authorities say that if they will get paid, if they get paid, they will only get paid for the rebuilding and construction of the houses, but not for the 1 million baht that they were hoping they would get.
That makes sense, right? Because the money will be distributed among villagers.
Exactly, and they say that at this point, due to the fact that these houses situated in the area, the government is believed to be losing about 300 million baht more than they're supposed to.
Be.
Exactly. So, you're cheating the government. Technically, you're cheating the rest of the Thai citizens, because we have to pay for that. That's like our tax money. So don't do it.
Now wrapping up this section with another scam here. I've got one more scam. Yeah, the last one in the series of today. DSI is applying for an arrest warrant for 9 foreigners who allegedly jointly operated an illegal investment fund. I'm talking about Standard Morgan in Thailand, not from abroad, but the foreigners who run this gang. Kun Tharit Pengtit, the DSI chief, said that the officers have investigated the fund at the request of the Securities and Exchange Commission, which accused the operators of fraud activities. He said that the website of the Standard Morgan has been set up on July of last year and launched an investor campaign at a hotel in Bangkok in October that year. However, it seems that the investigation said that 1 billion baht has been passing through the fund, causing damage because the DSI now has frozen around 20 bank accounts belong to both Thais and foreigners that have been suspected of involvement in this fraud. And these accounts have a combined balance of over 15 million baht. DSI will seek an arrest warrant for 1 American, 1 Malaysian, and 7 Singaporeans who operated this scam. DSI accepted this case for the investigation in July, and it has opened a website channel where people cheated by the Standard Morgan Fund can file their complaint with the DSI directly. The fund opened a Standard Morgan Thailand Facebook page which advertised different types of investments, and for example, it invited people to invest in equity via an online channel with 100% protection from loss of invested funds over 2 years from Zurich Insurance. And the page said the investment would be guaranteed by Standard Morgan through its website, standardmorgan.com. However, the page is no longer found on the internet. So that means they're using the name of the Standard Morgan to lure people.
Wow.
But it's not officially a Standard Morgan branch in Thailand. There's also a Facebook page that they found Standard Morgan revealing the cheating trick, informing the public that this company is a pyramid financial scam.
Oh.
See, when you have to invest, that comes with a phrase that you should study very thoroughly.
Closely, exactly. Because same thing as iPhone, I would say, you take the risk, and if you don't fully understand and, take your time and study it before you actually put your money into it, you ended up with losing it all. And that's not what we're looking for right here. But at least, something has been done. And it's interestingly enough, it seems like a lot of foreign investors find Thailand a very good hub to, taking money from people here. Okay, moving on to last news of this break. We're talking about Kratom leaves, Kun Phai. Of course, I think it was us that talked about this particular news, that there has been proposal from the Justice Minister saying that let's just take Kratom leaf off the narcotic list. However, at that time, we thought that it's not going to be possible. But at this point, it seems like they receive quite a bit of support from other sectors as well, because they say that due to the fact that Kratom has less effect compared to other types of narcotics. So, and plus, there has been a lot of usage in daily basis for the villagers as well, for local people. So, the Police General Pongsapat Pongjarean, who's also the working at the Narcotic Control Board, yesterday at about 9:30 a.m. went into the area in Nong Jok area to actually talk to the villagers. And they say that one of the incident was that there has been a 5-meter high kratom plant. So this is like a tree, a big kratom tree that is located, in front of Kun Samai Thi Phung, who has been arrested by the police already back in 28th of August, as well as trying to pull down this particular tree, Kratom tree. So Police General Pongsapat actually give it a try. He tried to use axe as well as a saw to actually bring down this particular tree. Now, he said that due to the fact that they will take these particular leaves out of the narcotic list, which will be discussed today as well as tomorrow before they actually give the final result to the Justice Minister. He said that they would like to talk to various groups as well as various sectors to get to the bottom of it. So he went into the area to talk to the villagers and found out that a lot of people actually use this on a daily basis, but not per se as a substance abuse, but almost like when you smoke tobacco and such. But this one, they actually chew it. So you chew the kratom leaf apparently, not to suggest that you should, that's how you consume it, but that was the, local ways of doing it. And they say that a lot of the teenagers in the area that actually addicted to drugs actually use this as a way to cut back on drugs and try to, stop drug abuse as well. So at this point, I believe that the police will look closely into this situation. We probably will hear about it most definitely by next week, whether or not the justice minister will get his wish and then take this kratom leaf off the narcotic list.
Okay.
Right.
That's an update we got from this issue here. Now we're taking a short break. Up next, we'll have an update of the situation down south of the para rubber farmers and also in the capital, right in the heart of the parliament chamber. It's very fun indeed not to miss, so stay tuned.